Hi Capricorn, welcome to your August reading. So we did have a full moon in your sign in sidereal astrology August 1st at 15 degrees. We do have a new moon in Cancer at the final degrees on August 16th. And then we have a second full moon of this month, a blue moon, happening August 30th. And we do have Mercury going retrograde on August 23rd until September 15th. And we do have Venus retrograde the entire month of August until September 3rd. Okay, so underneath our deck here, we have the Two of Coins. All right, so this is a sign of harmonious change coming, but it is your Earth sign. It's the position of Jupiter in Capricorn, so expansion. Things are growing for you financially, physically. Maybe some good fortune or good luck is coming your way. Could be experiencing a Jupiter return that happens every 12 years. Let's find out what's next. Okay, the Page of Coins. So definitely a new physical beginning, reward, a seed that you're planting, perhaps in the middle of the month during the new moon. We have the Knight of Wands. So rapid progression and growth, expansion, fast-moving messages, quick returns I'm hearing on your investments. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So no stranger to the hard work there. This is your ruling body, Saturn, in the sign of Sagittarius. So putting in the effort, working long hours, maybe doing a side hustle, going to school while working. But there's a lot of energy that you're expending right now. Again, with that Two of Coins, it feels like maybe somebody's throwing some extra work on your desk, and now you're having to juggle responsibilities. But I see no shortage of energy here, as we have two fire signs, Sagittarius. If you have placements there, could resonate with that reading this well as month. But also Leo, we're coming into that season August 17th. And Aries, motivation, the drive, desire, and passion to get it done. And then we have the Six of Cups. So that's Scorpio, which has to do with sex and death and transformation. This is generational connections. Okay, so you could be doing this all for your family, trying to establish your legacy, leave behind your legacy. Okay, let's see what else we can get with your oracle cards here. Starting with your astrology cards. What does Capricorn need to know about all of this effort, these ideas, the energy that they're expending for their loved ones to try and change your life? Because Scorpio is the sign of transformation and wealth, because it's ruled by Pluto and Mars, which is the fiery planet of action, masculine energy. Okay, transforming wealth. Uranus, radically change. Okay, so there's that house of change and transformation coming through with Uranus. Now, in tropical astrology, that full moon August 1st was in Aquarius, but in the end of the month, the 30th, in sidereal astrology, that's where the blue moon will be, in Uranus. And a blue moon is a rarity. It's a strange occurrence. It's not expected, which is the energy that Uranus brings. Also creativity, individuality, new ideas, innovation. That could be this Knight of Wands as well. A spark of inspiration with this page holding the coin there as well. We have Aquarius. Okay, so this is definitely pointing to the end of the month, the blue moon. Some message could be coming for you by the end of the month. Air, yep, definitely a message. Communication, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Or you could be expanding your brand or your creation, networking with people. Mercury too, going retrograde. The 23rd could be reconnecting with people from your past in order to work together. Maybe again, if your responsibilities have grown too large, you are outsourcing some of that work to others. Working as a community, as a collective with Aquarius there. Working online as Uranus and Aquarius rule the internet, the airwaves, and technology. Okay, then we have Cardinal, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. There you are. Initiation, which is the number 2s are also a number of initiation, and same with the spark of inspiration. And he's even holding a candle there, a flame, a match. You're definitely starting on something new and taking it on full force, with optimism and enthusiasm. That's the word. So charging forward with this brave new idea, working with others to see it come to fruition. Let's see what your Queen of the Moon Oracle has for us. New beginnings. Okay, number 2. So we had the 2 of coins that started this reading. There's 2 people here, 2 people there. So again, partnership, connection. We could be founding a new business or LLC or corporation together. This is the new moon in the middle of the month, the 16th, which rolls into the season of Leo, the 17th. Okay, so that could be your opportunity, your doorway. This could be an invitation that you're getting with the message coming through. Hey, join me on this business venture. You're a hard worker. I know, I've seen the fruits of your labor. I know what skills you have, what you can bring to the table. Partner up with me and let's change this part of the world. Let's do something different. Okay. And underneath the deck we have action here. So that aligns perfectly with the fire energy illustrated in this reading so far. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It is time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. I accept and rejoice in renewal and beginnings. There's something incredibly poetic and even romantic about that tiny sliver of silver that is the new moon. After the waning cycle and depth of the dark moon, here is appearing in the sky, incredibly, a crescent of the finest light. Almost a scratch upon the blackboard of the universe, here is the evidence that even after the darkest night, light returns again. The crescent of the new moon is the ancient symbol that stretches back to ancient prehistory. There are cave drawings featuring crescent moons, sculptures of goddesses with crescent moon diadems, and goddess Aphrodite, Hecate, Diana, Artemis, Inanna, and many Central Asian female deities were often depicted with new moon symbology. Go back even further into Neolithic cave paintings where the moon and sun symbology features, with no phase more commonly being depicted than the new moon. When the new moon appears in the lunar cycle, we are gifted with a new beginning and a fresh start. What we have identified as useless or unneeded anymore has been released in the void of the dark moon, and here waiting is the new chance. Here we get to renew our lives and feel free enough to risk trying again. Whether we are asking for a fresh start in relationship or a new love, we are heralding the actioning of intentions such as better health, a new business, or the start of a new project. Riding the new moon energy will assist us. Many creative people start new works on the new moon. The most powerful of new moons for new starts traditionally are within the season of spring. The companion stone or metal is celestine. Okay. All right. So that's a nice aquamarine light blue color that can connect with the throat chakra, and that's aligning with our air energy here as seen by Aquarius, Uranus, and air. There's a great exchange of ideas here, and you guys like feed off each other, like air and fire. Air feeds fire. I want to take a look at these Making Magic sigil cards. The sun. So that rules the sign of Leo that we're stepping into right after the new moon. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So whatever your project you're working on is attracting energy and attention from others. People are going to notice. Successful career, happy working environment, and pay rises and promotions. Well, that's your house, the 10th house, right? Underneath we have Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So we did start with luck here, with Jupiter in your sign, Jupiter in Capricorn, and expansion in the 2 of coins. So again, it could be a stroke of luck that you come across this person. You could meet them by accident, or reconnect again with someone from your past by coincidence. Maybe you meet up at a party or an event and be like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Like, what have you been up to? Well, I'm working on this project. And oh, wow, that's interesting. You know, and just things take off from there. So let's see what your angels and ancestors can contribute to this. I mean, we have the 8th house of Scorpio here, the generations showing up on that 6 of Cups. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Leo does rule the heart, and we have more fire symbolism here as well showing up. Having a passion for the work that you're doing. And I mean, with the sun drawing fame and fortune, people like, you know, we love our idols, our, you know, celebrities, whatever. I mean, and that's what Leo is, the house of fame and fortune, isn't it? So allow the attention to shine on you, to warm your heart. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, so yeah, maybe this old model of work was not conducive to your growth. You want to do something different. Maybe you're becoming a broadcast journalist, and no one in your family or the history of that has ever done that kind of job, or they've never been a podcaster, and you're taking things in a new direction. That's what the Uranus is. It's radically change. It's uniqueness, individuality shining through. Not being afraid or holding back your personality. That's what Aries is, the cardinal sign, the first sign of the zodiac. They rule the ego, the head, the identity. Charging forward unapologetically into a new destiny, a new path. Breaking out of these old ancestral patterns by accepting this new offer, this new opportunity. And underneath the deck we have winter, take care of your needs. So you will be able to take care of your needs. I mentioned that some of you are working possibly to improve the life of your family. So you'll be able to provide for yourself and your loved ones as a result of taking this risk. Okay, let's see what your alchemy card can add to this reading. For Capricorn, alchemy. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, and we mentioned Mercury's retrograde. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, the Magician card. So, and I see this character here as holding this magic wand, like the magician, leading the band. Sun Splendor, Soul Splendor, or Solus, Splendor Solus, I'll get it out. Okay, so the sun's showing up twice now, double sun energy. All right, let's take a look at that card, number 53. So the two suns, the two orbs, right? And this two of coins. It's like you and this other person linking up. And you're two bright stars in the sky that people are drawn to, that they're focusing their energy on, attention. The card is called Generosity, Health, and Abundance. Revel in the glory of Splendor Solus. There are several cards in the alchemy deck that relate to the sun, yet this card specifically depicts the long-term effects of its radiance. Think abundance, fulfillment, and altruism. Envision celebration and collaboration. But is it possible in our complex world? The sun splendor says yes, one day, one ray at a time. When Splendor Solus arrives in the laboratory, the alchemist realizes that kindness and generosity are the secret ingredients. All other paths fall away. Through giving back to others and the world, we become more like the sun itself, radiant, light, and expecting nothing in return. Don't know where to start? Thank someone, then thank another person. Soon the alchemist finds they are not alone in their laboratory, and miracles arrive, both small and large. So these opportunities coming to you could be a result of your gratitude for everything that you've obtained up to this point, but this heart guardian too is love and let yourself be loved. It's speaking on a grand scale as well. As you give love freely, more of that love will be returned to you. Okay. And the side notes are: scarcity often prevents us from feeling the sun's abundant splendor. Give freely today, give anonymously even, and then take note of how you feel. The sun splendor is a card that indicates long-term overarching success and health. Through it is practiced daily. It accumulates into an ongoing narrative for the querent. Okay, so again, this is something you're also qualities that you're going to be able to pass on to future generations, and teaching them about love and charity and gratitude and how that impacts their ability to manifest. Okay. Let's see if there is an archetype card that can accompany this. Okay, the forest, number 36. This card is titled The Woods, the Thicket, the Jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You are on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost in getting found. Magic abounds, childlike wonder, adventure. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you are only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. Let the narrative reveal itself. Okay, so I get this idea of a dark forest, and sometimes when you're walking down this pathless path that they're speaking of, the light comes through. It bursts through and shows you the way out of this density when you think you're lost, when you think you're exhausted and there's no other options, like I have to keep beating my head up against this wall in order to get to this paycheck. But then, oh, there's opportunity. It shows up and it leads us out on an unexpected route. I think that's what you're looking for here, is the breaks of sunshine that come through the dense forest, through the trees, and find you. Okay. Let's see what else I can get. We'll get a rose oracle for you. For Capricorn. Hello. Well, that flipped over. The grandmother, remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Okay, so again, more connections to family and ancestors. And held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support community. Okay, so that's the inclusion here with the two suns coming together. Again, with the community being emphasized in the 11th house of Aquarius. So the collective, the greater good, having to do with charity too, giving selflessly. So as you hold others, they hold you in return. Okay. And this could be also held and supported by female family members who have passed on. Someone supporting your effort and cheering you on from the other side. Or, you know, maybe a female relative or ancestor was also very giving, and this is you channeling that energy through your efforts as well. Or being a mother to the world. Let's see what our goddesses have for us. Let's see what this is. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. Your strength assures a happy outcome. And the lions being illustrated there again as well for Leo. Your inner strength, your core, your solar plexus, which is the sun. Leo rules the solar plexus. So the identity, the strong ego, the strong sense of identity and knowing your power, knowing your worth, knowing what you have to offer the world and letting it come through. Being utilized to your full potential. All right, let's take a look at your angel cards here. I don't know what else I can add to this reading. It's pretty fantastic. I think, you know, you've gotten the green light here. So grab that opportunity when it comes. Accept that invitation, answer that email. Capricorn. Expansiveness. Okay, there's Jupiter showing up again. Good luck, expansion, wealth, communication. Okay, so that air sign coming through again as well. Reconnect with either your ancestors or people from your childhood, or even reaching out to donors, it could be. Getting investors or, what's that word? A grant, applying for grants. Okay, spontaneity. Celebration, yeah, I think there's a lot of success here. And strength showing up again with Sekhmet, be strong. There's a lot of determination. I think once you find the light, you're not going to be separated from it. You're going to follow, it's like a tractor beam pulling you in. Okay? All right. Congratulations, Capricorn. It looks like a beautiful month ahead of you. Thanks again for your patience for the waiting on this reading. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.